All right, today we're going to dive into a song that seems incredibly simple on the surface, but trust me, it holds a really profound truth about what it means to be human. We're unpacking Alison McLean's Moving On. We're going to explore how these lyrics, they reveal such a powerful message about change, about uncertainty, and really about the nature of progress itself.
Right here, this is the heart of the song. This is the central chorus. And it's so much more than just a catchy line. It's the core idea of the entire piece. You can hear it as both a plea, let us go, and at the same time, it's just a simple statement of fact. We are all moving on. This line right here is the anchor for everything we're about to get into.
So, how does the song actually create this feeling of constant change? Well, it starts with the structure itself. The lyrics don't just talk about this idea of constant motion, their very form, the way they're written, embodies it through this powerful, almost meditative repetition.
And the song really hammers this point home. The phrase, moving on, gets repeated a staggering 12 times. Now, this isn't just for emphasis. It actually transforms the phrase into a kind of mantra, you know? It's this constant reminder that this process is always happening, just under the surface of our lives.
Okay, so what does the song even mean by moving on? It's not about getting over one specific thing and then reaching some finish line. Not at all. The lyrics frame it as this constant state of being. It's the forward momentum of life itself. It's continuous, it's inevitable, and it's something every single one of us shares.
But the song is also really clear that this constant movement, it isn't easy. It's not straightforward. A lot of the time it comes with this profound sense of uncertainty. Kind of like you're on a journey, but you were never given a map. And the lyrics just get right to the heart of that feeling, stating it so plainly. We are moving on with no destination. This isn't about a failure to plan. It's an acceptance that the path of change is often, well, it's unknowable. We're in motion, for sure, but the endpoint is a total mystery.
And to make that feeling even more vivid, McLean uses this really powerful metaphor, like dust in the wind. It's that feeling of smallness, right? Of being carried along by forces that are so much bigger than us. It just perfectly captures that sense of surrender that so often comes with major life changes. And she doesn't stop there. She paints this picture of ambiguity with all these different brushes, describing the journey as stepping into unchartered waters or heading into the unknown. When you put all these phrases together, you get this rich tapestry of what it actually feels like to navigate change without a compass. So, if we're all being moved, then what's doing the moving? The song gives us a few clues. It seems to identify different kinds of forces that push us forward, some that come from the outside and others that feel more internal, more natural.
The song lays out these two really distinct forces driving this change. On one hand, you've got the winds of change. That feels external, right? Unpredictable, like something that's happening to us. But then, on the other hand, you have the tides are turning, which suggests something more natural, something inevitable, almost like a rhythmic shift from within. The song seems to be saying, yeah, both of these forces are always at play.
Okay, so with all this uncertainty, with these powerful forces pushing and pulling us, how are we supposed to cope? How do we actually do it? Well, the song doesn't just leave us adrift. It offers a really simple, yet pretty profound, piece of advice on how to navigate this whole journey.
The method this song gives us is just beautifully simple. One foot in front of the other. That's about deliberate action, right? No matter how small the step, you're consciously taking it. And then, one step at a time. And that's a call for patience, for focusing only on the present. It's this powerful reminder to stop worrying about the unseen destination and just focus on the single step you're taking right now.
And finally, and this might be the most important theme of all, the song elevates this entire experience from some lonely struggle into a shared, universal human condition. The key takeaway is, we are not moving on alone.
The choice of words here is so deliberate, so powerful. The song doesn't say, let me go, or I am moving on. It says, let us go, and we are all moving on. That simple shift in pronouns from I to we transforms the entire experience from a personal struggle into a shared, collective journey.
And so here we are, right back where we started, but now with a much deeper understanding. This line is that final, powerful reminder that this constant, uncertain, and yes, sometimes difficult journey, it's the one thing that connects every single one of us. It's the fundamental story of being human.
And all of this leaves us with one final and, I think, crucial question to chew on.
The song is called Moving On, which implies a forward direction. But every single step forward is also a step away from something. So if progress is inevitable, what's its cost? What are we, as a group and as individuals, leaving behind?